to the United Nations Agenda 21, also kind of known as the Carbon Tax. Whereas the United Nations Agenda 21 is a comprehensive plan of extreme environmentalism, social engineering, and global political control that was initiated at the United Nations Conference on Environmental Development held in Rio de Janeiro. Whereas the United Nations Agenda 21 is being covertly pushed into local communities throughout the United States through the International Council of Local Environment Initiatives, through local sustainable developments, sustainable communities, comprehensive plans, policies such as smart growth, wildlands project, resilient cities, regional visioning projects, and other green alternative projects, utilizing United Nations non-government organizations, NGOs, such as the American Planning Association. And whereas this United Nations Agenda 21 plan of radical so-called sustainable development views the American way of life of private property ownerships, single-family homes, private car ownerships, and individual travel choices, and privately owned farms, all as destructive to the environment. And whereas, according to the United Nations 21 policy, social justice is described as the right and opportunity of all people to benefit equally from the resources afforded us by the society and the environment, which would be accomplished by socialist, communist redistribution of wealth. And whereas, according to the United Nations Agenda 21 policy, national sovereignty is deemed a social injustice. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the Republican National Committee recognizes the destructive and insidious nature of the United Nations Agenda 21, and hereby exposes to the public and public policymakers the dangerous intent of the plan, and therefore it be further resolved that the United States government and no state or local government is legally bound by the United Nations Agenda 21 treaty, and it has never been endorsed by the U.S. Senate, and therefore to be resolved that the federal, state, and local governments across the country be well informed of the underlying harmful implications of the United Nations Agenda, destructive strategies for sustainable development, and we hereby endorse rejection of its radical policies and rejections of any great monies attached to it, and therefore be it further resolved that upon the approval of this resolution, the Republican National Committee shall deliver a copy of this resolution to each of the Republican members of Congress, all Republican delegates for Congress, and all Republican candidates for president who qualify for the RNC sanctioned debates.
Okay, we have